Did you know that you might be holding in your hands a true invisible shield, capable of stopping the forces of evil and attracting heavenly blessings into your life? We're not talking about an ancient relic or a magical object, but about a sacramental that the Catholic Church has recognized for centuries for its powerful protection, the Medal of Saint Benedict. And what you will discover today can transform your home, your heart, and your relationship with God. Imagine for a moment that every time you enter your house, a divine force embraces you, drives away temptations, and reminds you that you are not alone in this spiritual battle. That is what the Medal of Saint Benedict can do, if you know how to use it properly. But be careful, because many people, unknowingly, have neutralized its power by making mistakes that seem small but have serious spiritual consequences. In this video, I will reveal not only the deep history of this medal but also the secrets that Pope Francis and other saints have shared about its proper use. You will hear real testimonies from people who, after correcting how they venerated it, experienced a radical change in their lives. And above all, you will learn how you too can activate that protective and healing power that God has provided for you through this sacramental. Before we continue, make an act of faith. Write in the comments, "Saint Benedict, protect my life and my home." By doing this, you are taking a spiritual step, showing heaven your desire to open yourself to divine graces. And if this message touches your heart, don't forget to subscribe and share it, because someone else needs this light. Now, let's pause for a moment on the figure of Saint Benedict. Born in the 5th century, Saint Benedict was a man of prayer and spiritual warfare. Founder of Western monasticism, he personally faced the snares of the devil. Chronicles tell us that on several occasions, attempts were made to poison him, but God protected him with visible signs. One of these, the cross, became the emblem of his life. From his legacy comes this medal, bearing Latin inscriptions filled with spiritual power: Crux sacra sit mihi lux, may the Holy Cross be my light. Non draco sit mihi dux, let not the dragon be my guide. The Medal of Saint Benedict, approved by the Church, is not a charm. It is a tangible reminder of the power of Christ's cross, of the triumph of good over evil, and of our constant need to turn to God. But why do so many people not see its fruits? Pope Francis has been clear: the medal must be used with living faith, with the proper blessing, and with a heart willing to live according to the gospel. He himself has said that he carries one, not out of superstition, but as a beacon reminding him who his protector is and where he is headed. One of the most common mistakes is acquiring the medal without seeking its blessing. As Francis said, without the blessing, it is a sword without a blade. Did you know that the special blessing for the Medal of Saint Benedict includes exorcistic prayers? That is, it invokes the power of God to drive away all influence of the evil one. That's why, it's not enough to just have it, you need a priest to bless it with this specific intention. Another mistake is treating it as if it had automatic power. Some people think that just by wearing it around their neck, they are protected, even if their life is far from prayer, love, and the sacraments. The medal does not act on its own. It is a sacramental, and its effectiveness depends on the disposition of your soul. Can you expect God to dwell in a heart that does not seek Him? Carrying the medal without faith is like closing your eyes to the sun and complaining about the darkness. There are also those who place it in unworthy places, drawers, forgotten purses, bathrooms. Saint Benedict deserves a place of honor because what it represents is not decoration, it is intercession. In your home, choose a special corner, a simple altar, a cross, a candle, a space where you can remember that an invisible battle is being fought there and you are under the banner of Christ. Now, what happens when you use it correctly? Let me share some testimonies that have touched hearts. A man in Mexico, after years of feeling that his home was under a spiritual shadow, decided to take his medals to a priest. The priest blessed them with the prayers specific to Saint Benedict. He placed them at his entrance, sprinkled his house with holy water, and prayed Psalm 91. Within days, he noticed a peace he hadn't felt in years. His family, once divided, began to reconcile. Miracle? I don't know, but I do know that God acts when we open the doors to Him. A woman in Spain, who suffered from panic attacks, found comfort by personally consecrating herself to Saint Benedict. Each morning she touched her medal, prayed with faith, and little by little, those fears lost their strength. The medal is not the healer, but it points to the only one who can heal, Christ. I invite you now to take that step of faith. Take your medal, have it blessed if you haven't already. Place it in a worthy place. Touch it each morning and pray, Saint Benedict, by the cross of Christ, protect me from evil. And if you ever feel restlessness, insecurity, doubt, remember that you are not alone. You have a defender in heaven. And if you want to go further, bury blessed medals at the corners of your home. Not out of superstition, but as an act of consecration. Do it praying, with faith, asking God to make your house a refuge of peace. The medal does not transform your life, but it reminds you who can. Christ, victor over death, has left us visible signs of his love. The medal of Saint Benedict is one of them. Do not underestimate it. May every time you see your medal, you remember this mission, to be yourself a reflection of the light of Christ. To bring peace where there is war, love where there is hatred, faith where there is doubt. If this message touched your heart, write it in the comments, Saint Benedict, transform my home. And share this light with those who need it. Remember, you are more blessed than you think, stronger than you imagine, and your life has an eternal purpose. See you in the next video, family of faith. May God bless you, and may Saint Benedict always intercede for you.